Yes, 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 yes. Welcome to yet another section. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. You are highly welcome. If you can hear me, let me know in the comment section. We are moving. Today is day 8. Day 8 in the Dominance Visibility Challenge. And we're looking at a very interesting topic. A very interesting topic. How to build confidence or confidence building. We've been talking about visibility, show up, the world needs to hear you. But a lot of people are still having fear. A lot of people are still having reservations. Why or why they cannot show up. They're having fear, doubt. Very interesting topic. Reasons why they can't show or why they can't be visible online. But today, I want to let you know that it is not all that difficult. It's not difficult, not all that. It's not difficult at all. It's not difficult. It's not difficult. It is something you can actually do. Okay? It's something you can actually do. It's something you should, because if nobody hears you, if nobody knows you, nobody sees you. Nobody sees you, nobody knows you, right? And nobody can buy from you, nobody can do anything with it. See, value hidden is value ignored. A skill hidden is a skill ignored. If you are not showing the world what you have, what you can do, what you're capable of doing, the world will never get to know that somebody like you exists. All right? So at the end of this section, you should be able to build practical confidence to share your message, to talk about your brand and your story without fear. Okay? I'll share actionable strategies, actionable steps that you can use to become more confident in speaking up, in showing up online, and in dominating, because that's the goal at the end of the day, to dominate in your niche, to become that voice that should be listened to. Okay? Now, we all have that inner voice telling us, questioning our ability. That inner voice asking you, who are you? Who am I to do this? What if I fail? What if I'm not speaking right? What if the shape of my mouth is somehow? What if my tenses are not correct? What if my voice sounds crooked or crooked? What if my voice sounds, a cake? What if I'm not pronouncing the words well? A lot of what ifs. But I want to let you know that this is called self-doubt and is a common stopper. It's something that stops you and prevents you from stepping up and from speaking with confidence. It stops you from owning your stage. It stops you from taking the stage. It stops you from doing those big things you should have done. Now, how do you know you're experiencing self-doubt? Or why does self-doubt even happen? Okay. You are experiencing self-doubt, you're experiencing doubt because you're afraid to fail. The idea of not making it scares the hell out of you. You have self-doubt because you're experiencing what we call imposter syndrome. You feel you are not enough. You feel you don't have the right skills to speak. You don't have the right skills to show up. You experience self-doubt because of your past experiences. You may have had negative feedbacks or failures in the past, and that really hurts you, that you begin to drag your feet to taking further actions, taking further steps. There are some people who have been victim of Ponzi scam, and when you now eventually introduce real investment, real business that will transform their lives, they'll tell you, no, I'm scared. And this is because they've had experiences in the past. Or maybe you were asked questions in front of your crush or in front of people you look up to, and at the end of somebody said, what did you even just say? You would have as well kept quiet. You know, that that thing hurts you. And because of that, you are hiding. But now I want to let you know that self-doubt is normal. If you want to do something and you don't feel that nudge to be quiet, that nudge not to do it, my dear, check what you're doing. Whenever you want to do something strategic that's going to change the trajectory of your life, that doubt comes in. Even when I was going to start this program, when I was going to launch this program, I had those doubts. I had those questions. Are you sure people will key in? Are you sure people are going to pay? Are you sure it's going to fly? Those questions came. And for months, I didn't take action. But one day, I told myself, if I don't do this, other people will do it and I'll live in regret. And that is definitely not what I want. Okay, that's certainly not what I want. How do you overcome this? That's the essence of this section. That's the essence of this program. Yes, self-doubt is evident. Self-doubt is present in almost everybody's life. How do you overcome it? You need to acknowledge the fact that there is self-doubt. You need to acknowledge that you have self-doubt, but you won't or don't ever allow it to control you. Don't ever allow it to overcome you. Number one, you need to acknowledge. Don't pretend. Don't lie to yourself. I am start, don't start acting all power up. Acknowledge the fact that yes, you have it, you experience it, and that you need help, and this is not going to stop you, it's not going to overcome you, and you're not going to allow it to control you, right? Then you have to shift your focus. Shift your focus from those things that are limiting you. Those questions that keep ringing in your head, what if? Shift your focus away from it, you know, and focus your attention on your mission. Focus your attention on your why. Focus on your focus your attention on the reason why you want to do what you want to do. Why do you want to share the message in the first place? What is your ultimate goal? This is going to help you shift your attention away from fear. All right. The next thing is replace your negative thoughts. For every negative thoughts that keep coming into your mind, replace it with a positive one. Instead of saying, I can't do this, I'm not enough, I don't have all it takes. Start saying, I have value to offer. I have the best story anyone would want to hear. This story is going to change the life of somebody. This content is going to impact somebody's life. You have to start replacing every of the negative thoughts with positive ones. Now, you might be surprised to know that your body language, especially, you that will always say, I'm very shy. I can't face the camera. I need you to know that your body language can also affect your confidence level. How you stand, how you move, how you sit, how you hold yourself can either project strength or weakness. This is what we call power of posing. How do you pose when you want to face the camera? Because the real truth is your customers or your audience will relate with you more when they see you, when they see your face, when they see you showing up. Yes, the trend is AI, getting AI generated. But if you really want to connect with your audience, my dear, showing your face, showing up, your voice, speaking out, speaking out, speaking up with your voice, your talking videos would connect more with people. So you need to learn how to do all of this. Your posture, your charisma, how you present yourself. Okay? Now, study has shown, research has shown by social psychologist Amy Cody, that when you're standing tall, with your chest out and your shoulders back for at least 2 minutes can help you increase your confidence level by 30%. Now, I know you're asking me, how do you do this? How do you do this? You need to, first of all, make yourself big. Make yourself big, like build that confidence in your mind. Take a deep breath, take a deep breath and stand or sit up, take a deep breath, smile. Do all of this before a video presentation. Okay? Get that preparation, prepare it in your mind, prepare it in your head. Smile into the mirror. There's what I do before, there's what I always do before I do any video. When I was starting out, I used the mirror. I got 2-3 mirrors, positioned them in front of me. I sat in front of the mirror and I speak to the mirror like I'm seeing my audience. Another thing is you can get pictures. You can cut out pictures of people smiling. You can cut out pictures from magazines, paste them on the wall, and speak to them. These are imaginary pictures. And speak to them like these are your audience. You are seeing them while your mirror is in front. You can paste these things on your mirror. Pictures of people, pictures of faces of celebrities, models, people you love to listen to. You get their pictures. Imagine that they are sitting right in front of you and you're talking to them. It works. It works. It will help you build your confidence. It will help you build your confidence. All right? It will help you build your confidence. Now, the words we use to talk to ourselves have a huge impact. It has a huge impact on our confidence. When you speak negatively, say, I can't do this. I'm not sure what I'm saying is even making sense. It has a way of holding you back. It's a negative thought. But imagine yourself, speaking as if you are your own best friend. Talk to yourself like you're talking to your best friend. How would you encourage yourself? How would you encourage your friend? If you really want to speak to your best friend, how would you encourage her? That is how you should speak to yourself. It works. Okay? It works. Building your confidence level is very, very important because it's going to help you dominate. The way you speak about your brand, the way you speak about your ideas is going to determine if you're dominating or not. You need to start practicing affirmations. Create a list of positive affirmations that resonate with your goals. For example, you start telling yourself, I'm worthy of success. I have a unique value to offer. I am confident in my abilities. The world is waiting to hear from me. The stage is mine to take. I am speaking on global stages. You need to challenge every negative thought. Whenever you catch yourself thinking, I am not good enough, my dear, begin to replace it with, I am learning and I am growing every day. Reframe every form of mistakes. Instead of seeing mistakes as failures, reframe them and see them as learning opportunities, because every mistake is a step towards improvement. Okay? Like I said before, you need to prepare. If you're going to go live on your Facebook timeline, you're going to go live on Instagram, prepare. Don't assume you know it. Prepare few hours, days before. If you're invited to speak, prepare. Do not reject. You can also volunteer in your area, in your church, in your department, in your office. Volunteer to speak. Every opportunity to speak to people. Gather children. Because if another thing I got to know is you can actually use young children, young people as your accountability partners. Okay? You tell them, I want to teach you. I want you to look at the way I speak, watch me. If I do this, maybe you stand awkward. If I stand awkward, let me know. And you see children, maybe you're battling with filler words like you always say you always you always in adding words, repeating words. You tell them whenever I say whenever I say right, all of those words more than necessary. Pause me. You see children, they'll tell you, auntie, you just said by the time they do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, you would adjust. You would adjust. So preparing yourself hours, days before presenting in front of teenagers, presenting in mock-up pictures. Get pictures of people you admire, and you imagine that they are sitting right in front of you, listening to you, smiling at you. This will also build your confidence level. Okay? Presenting in front of your mirror, presenting in front of your camera. Do the videos 2, 3 times. Listen to it. Use your WhatsApp audio message, send voice message to yourself, listen to it, do it again, do it again, do it again. Before you know it, you are becoming good with speaking, with sharing your story, with sharing your idea. Why is preparation necessary? Why do you have to prepare? You need to prepare because it reduces anxiety. It will help you reduce anxiety. It will help you boost your competence. By the time you practice a certain topic before you speak about it, you see ideas will unfold. Your knowledge about that topic will increase. Make sure you write your points, write them down. Like I said, practice your delivery. Rehearse speaking out loud, even in front of your mirror. This will help you feel more natural and confident when it's time to perform for the real deal. Okay? Record yourself, like I said, clips of, talks, videos, watch them, and notice how you spoke, how your facial expressions are, So, my darling, start small. Before you start doing 30 minutes talk, 1 hour talk, you can start with 5 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Is a process. And each of your process, celebrate yourself. Each step, celebrate yourself. Push through, even if you don't feel like it. Try. It's not going to be easy. You do mistake, you do the first video, it's not sounding well, do it again. You don't like your facial expression the second time, do it again. By the time you do it again and again and again, you become better. You need to push yourself out of your discomfort zone. Every time you do something that feels scary but exciting, you gain a little more confidence. Okay? Now it is time. I've been talking, theory. How do you what's the real practice? Now you're gonna do a 1-minute video. A 1-minute video introducing yourself and your business. And then you're gonna share it in the WhatsApp group. Okay? You're gonna share it in the WhatsApp group. Hi, my name is Ruth Sobechuku. I am your colleague in success, and I am the founder of Dominance Beyond Borders Digital Hub Limited. And what we do there is to help people become better versions of themselves. I am also the pioneer of the Dominance Beyond Borders Visibility Challenge, where we help small business owners, startups, to show up confidently online, share their stories, share their experiences, and reach out to more audiences, close more deals, and make massive sales. You should follow me. Click on the like button, click on the subscribe button, follow me as I'll be sharing more of my journey with you. Whatever I have said is not up to 1 minute. Okay. Hi, welcome to my space. I am Ruth, and I make beautiful bags from scratch using quality materials that stand the test of time. We make bags according to your specification. You like it, you dream it, we create it. This is what we do at Somachi Bags Company Limited. Send us a DM now and let's get that idea into creation for you. Simple, real punchlines. Okay? Real punchlines. Hi, welcome. If you're just joining me, I am Ruth Sobechukwu, and I help young Nigerians. I help young startups, side hustles, or develop their personal brands and skill for financial success. Send me a DM for free guides. Very simple. Hi, I'm Ruth. I make beautiful headgears, fascinators, hats with the best materials and trendy styles to keep you stylish and to make you look the best version of yourself. Send me a message now. Very simple. Use the elevator speech, your core message, your mission, aims, and goals we shared on the second day and third day to do a video of yourself. Okay, I would like to see your own tags. Share your video, share your tags, do it, and let's get going. Remember, the journey has just begun, and we've got lots and lots exciting, tasks to do as we journey. Remember to hit the subscribe button if you're here to do so, and hit the like button if you got value from this section. Share your lessons, share your thoughts in the comment section. Do well to also share with those in the community. Thank you, and see you around.